if your lawn is crazy and you're like living in some forest somewhere, if you have a ton of lawn gnomes bouncing around your lawn, you probably don't want this mower. Pardon the noise, I got people mowing lawns over here. Hey guys, Ryan here from Alternative Reality, bringing you green alternatives, vegan recipes, and green product reviews just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and click the bell so you don't miss anything. At any point during this video, you can check the description below for links to products that I used and other relevant resources. Greenworks did not supply me with this product, and they are not endorsing this video in any way. This is just my personal opinion. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Greenworks 20-inch 12 amp corded electric lawnmower, which I've been using for about a month now, and I'll give you my initial thoughts. I want to throw special thanks out to my wife Katie for helping me do research for this video. Let's jump into this review. This lawnmower features a 20-inch blade, 12 amp corded electric motor, 7 different height adjustments, 10-inch rear wheels. It requires an extension cord and there's not one included. So depending on how big your lawn is, you need a suitable extension cord to fit your lawn. It also comes with a mulcher bag and a discharge chute. So depending on if you want to shoot the grass back out onto your lawn or you want to collect it for mulching, you have that option. But when you start, you need to plug your extension cord into the mower, and there is this retaining clip, and if you clip it onto the sidebar, it's better. Loop it through the cord retainer that slides back and forth on the bar. So what this does is every time you make a turn, it'll slide back to the other side of the mower, keeping the cord out of the way for the most part. There might be a little bit of handling with the cord that you have to actually move it. It's been working for me. You also need to plug the other end into your electrical source, and you want to start mowing as close to the electrical source as you can and then move outward. If you have a lot of obstacles in your yard, then that can be a hassle. And when I mow, I typically keep going around the obstacle and stay on the side closest to the electrical source. And then once I get close enough to the edge, like in this case with this tree, to where I only have a few rows left, then I'll move over to the other side of that obstacle and finish up the yard. You have no tune-ups, no spark plugs, no gas, oil, etc. Running a gas mower can produce 11 times more pollution than a new model car. So new model car produces less pollution than a gas mower. Electric mower produces 50% less CO2, 5,000 times less carbon monoxide, and 3,300 less hydrocarbons. Well, that's a huge difference. So maybe just for the pollution variable, this type of mower is for you. It's super easy to start with just the push of a button. It's super light too. I can operate it one-handed and make turns. It cuts pretty well on a typical lawn. So with this lawn, it's not very overgrown or anything like that. And I have read reviews that overgrowth can be a little bit of an issue, but for a typical small suburban yard, this is more than enough. It's easy to switch from mulching to discharge. It's really easy to adjust the height of the blade. And this lawnmower has overall been a pleasure to use. There's a little bit of a learning curve because it does have a cord, and that's something that you're just not used to mentally. But if you can get over that hurdle and figure out how to use the cord, then it's a breeze. This lawnmower may not be suitable for overgrowth, like I said before. There's actually a few Amazon reviews that are talking about electric mowers, and they had a hard time cutting heavily overgrown grass. But I mean, that makes sense. You're not buying this to do heavy duty jobs. You're buying this for your small personal yard. It's not suitable for big professional jobs. The cord can be a hassle. I just got to put it there, plain and simple, especially when you're starting out. Cord can be kind of a pain. If you don't plan a route, that's the biggest problem. If you plan your route out ahead of time, I don't think you're gonna have much of a problem with this. I know as soon as I figured out my plan of attack, it got a lot easier for me. A few neutral concerns that I came up with that I thought I would mention here that aren't deal breakers at all, but they're just neutral concerns, is the mulcher bag isn't very big. So for my small yard, I usually have to empty it twice with a week's worth of grass growth. And also the mower is actually pretty loud considering that it is electric, but it is still quieter than a combustion mower like the one that we can hear over here. It's not as quiet as I thought it would be, which is fine. It's not, like I said, it's not a deal breaker, it's a lawnmower. The reason I didn't go with a battery operated mower is I can run my mower start to finish no matter what using a cord because I have a steady flow of electricity. I'm not depending on a battery to be charged to give me the runtime of the mower. I've read a lot of reviews on a lot of the battery operated models not having a long runtime, and after so many years, the batteries have to be replaced. That's a huge maintenance cost. And they also have a higher initial cost. They cost significantly more to get a battery operated version because you're trying to get the newest, best lithium ion batteries, where if you're plugging directly into the electric motor, there's no battery involved. And also just the maintenance of the batteries and charging and all that stuff. It's another hassle that you don't need. So overall, I give this mower a 4 out of 5. I would give it a 5 out of 5, but because it won't handle overgrowth well enough and it does have a cord that makes it kind of a hassle, and there's not really a better way of approaching the cord situation, I'm just giving it the 4. Skip the gas, skip the batteries, try a corded mower, and see if you like it. If you enjoy my content, if you enjoy this video or any of my other videos, check out my Patreon page. I greatly appreciate the support. You can also follow Alternative Reality on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. Until next time, keep it green, and I'll see you in the next video. One other thing that I thought was mind-boggling was millions of gallons of fuel are spilled filling a mower every year. Millions of gallons. So think about just that spilled fuel, where that ends up. It goes into the ground, goes into our groundwater and things like that. With an electric mower, you don't have to worry about that.